The attack on government girls' comprehensive senior secondary school MAGA in Kebbi State has sparked nationwide range. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening from wherever you are watching us from. This is Esteem Radio Vision, Hobokun Avenue, Ilesha, Osun State. And this is your favorite program, the CONFAB, where we bring topics, that is happening all over the country, within the country, and all over the places. We bring them to you, we share our review, we give our opinion, and we analyze them. I remain myself, Ayomikun, AY for short, and with me here is
Adenipekun. Afolabi is my name. I'm using this medium to welcome you to your favorite program, the CONFAB, where we give it to you. Anything that is newsworthy, we bring it here to give our own opinion, and at the same time, or as well, listen to your own opinion at the comment section. Once again, I'm saying good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are watching right now.
and Afolabi. Welcome to another episode of the CONFAB.
It's my pleasure to be here.
You're welcome. And special thanks go to the executive producer in person of Deacon Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer, of course, our regular face here on CONFAB, Adenipekun Afolabi, your prince on the show. And the man behind the button in person of Abdusamad Balogun, aka Big Balo, and all other esteemed Radio Vision crew. We are saying a very thank you to you. And before we go into the topic that we have for our esteemed viewers, our great people, yeah. So let's go on a very short break. The attack on government girls' comprehensive senior secondary school MAGA in Kebbi State has sparked nation range, where Nigerians from all walks of life expressing fear, frustration, and deep anger over the worsening state of insecurity. Voice from parents, activists, our security analysts, and as well our politicians and everyday citizens are all echoing the same concern. The country is slipping into dangerous pattern where school children are no longer safe. And there are a lot of people that that's been making comments rounds on the social media about what happens in Kebbi State, where the bandits went to the school. We discussed them yesterday, where bandits went to the school. They killed the school vice principal. They killed the school vice principal, and they adopt the children in the school. The likes of the former presidential candidate in person of Atiku Abubakar. He said that the insecurity of the country is getting out of hand. That something needs to be done about it. The popular woman activist too, Showere, he said that that it is sad that the Nigerian president and the Inspector General of Police, that is Egbedokun, that they have not make any speech about what it is that is happening. That this kind of case is not something that should be swept under the carpet. So that things have been, it has caused a lot of tantrums in the country, where the Kebbi State governor too said they are going to try everything in their possible means to bring back those girls that was abducted. Now, Afolabi, what's your view on this? What do you think about all this that is happening?
Thank you, Ayomikun. I want to start my analyst or my comment right from the former presidential candidate of the AAC, that is Omoyele Sowore. You know, when Nigerians are saying that the Donald Trump should try to assist Nigerian military to conquer this terrorist. You know, so Sowore made a statement then that Nigerians should not allow America to invade their land.
Yeah.
That Nigerians should not try to allow America, so that American will not invade our land. But you know what? Now, Sowore is now saying that under the watch of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, all this thing is happening. Is he not aware that this is happening before? For a country like USA to think of coming to be of help to Nigeria, it means that they've declared state of emergency about the security of the country. Now let's look at what happened now. If the vice principal happens to be the family of any of the politicians, especially those that are made a comment or giving their own opinion that Nigeria should not allow America to be of help to them. If the vice principal happens to be the family, how would they feel? Apart from that vice principal, the guest that was abducted, presently their family, they will not be in even as we are planning for the Christmas and all these celebrations.
They won't be there.
That is not their own issue now. How are they going to get back their child? That is what is in their mind, and they will not be happy with the situation of the country. Now, with this, I think this is a signal from the terrorists to Nigerians that we are still at work. Despite all your threats, we are still at work. And now, looking at the weapon they used, when they investigate the kind of weapon they used, it is a sophisticated weapon. And where can we get all these things if not through the builder or the maker of this weapon? Who are the one that is making this weapon? It's still this American and Iran and what is it called? Because part of their business or what they do, they build ammunition. What type of ammunition can we build in Nigeria? Tell me, do you have any ammunition than our local gun?
No, we know they've been trying to build a space rocket.
Space rocket, okay. Which I see.
Yeah.
And if I thought we were able to build it, compare it with the one that American will build. This is not that we are lessening the country. No, this is not that we are lessening the country. What we are saying here is about the security of our nation, of our country. We need to secure our land. You know, all this abducted today and killing tomorrow, it should stop. It should stop. Even as I'm here, I'm not feeling okay, because such news is not a palatable news.
But but then the Nigerian president, in person of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and you know the Inspector General of Police, Kayode Egbetokun, they've not made any statements on this that is happening. Can they say that they are not aware of,
or they are not concerned
of what is going on in the country? Because I don't get.
You know what? I would not say they are not aware or they are not concerned, but this is the right time for them to take action. I don't want to believe that they are not aware or they are not concerned. I know some Nigerians will say, okay, what they are trying to prove is that they are not concerned, or they want to prove that they are not aware. Non-Nigerian will come out and say that, okay, what is happening presently, they are not aware. No, we all are aware of this insecurity, and the only thing that I think we should work on right now is how to tackle this insecurity and solve it. Even the president, okay, look at when the American want to when they want to have this what is it called, this Osama bin Laden.
Yeah.
Do you know months, years that takes them
to plan and
to
everything.
plan?
Yeah.
But are we really planning in Nigeria, even for us to overcome these terrorists?
I mean, and even other countries are even trying to lend their assistance, but we are saying that no, that
We don't need-
we don't need their assistance.
No, you know, this is the right time for Nigeria, let me say Nigerians, to bring down our super ego.
Yes.
That ego, that we are the giant of Africa, and the terrorists are killing our people.
Like just anyhow.
We don't need to be claiming what is not. I have it before, no be property. I am a giant of Africa, I'm a giant of this, I'm a giant of corruption, giant of whatever. This is the things that concern every one of us. Security of life and property. We need to act fast. We need to act quickly on this. And I'm using this medium to employ our president, the chief security officer of the country. I mean President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, and all the military head, even including the Nigerian police force. They should have a joint task discussion. How are they going to conquer this? Not that the police want to do their own work separately, the navy want to
Yes.
do their own separately, and
The
soldiers, the military on the land, they want to do their own. There should be a collective effort,
Conjunction.
joint task force. There should be, so that they will be able to conquer it. If we have people who are operating on here, we should have people who will be operating
Under the sea. Yeah.
And we have people who will be operating on land. And there are some that will be operating in the forest.
Yeah.
And if we now come together, we'll be able to conquer these terrorists. We'll be, if we say, okay, well, we want to do it separately, we won't be able to conquer. But if we come together, we'll be able to get rid of this insecurity in our land.
You know, during the there's an oath tweet of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you know, in that's September 2014, where he said that the festering Boko Haram attacks on the northeast and massacre of innocent citizens is concrete proof that Nigeria has no government. Now imagine he said that, you know, that's when he's not in power, that Nigeria has no government, and still the bandits are still having that issues with him now. Now what do you think about that?
It is easier said than done. It is easier said than done. Someone may say, this is what I will do when I got to position, and when you got there, then you begin to face the reality. You know, reality is what is President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is facing right now. Thinking that what happened when you are not in government you see it that, okay, we do not have government. Now that is the one piloting the ship of of Nigeria now. Should we now say, okay, we don't have government? Or will he be happy if he heard it from Nigerians that we don't have government and is the president of the country? Will he be happy rather? He will not be happy. He will not be happy to hear that That is why if you are not in position, you are not in a particular position,
You will not know what.
you will not know what is going on until you get there. And when you get there, if truly you want to work, before you get there, you should have planned your tactics, how to, because this issue of insecurity has been in existence before.
Yeah, right before.
Before he was elected as the president of the country. And this is one thing that Nigeria is clamoring for, that okay, we want peace on our land. And how to get peace, or how to make Nigeria to be a habitable place for people to live peacefully without panicking, lies on the pilot of the ship of the country, which is the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the so-called the military personnel.
Topics like this will not make rounds on the social media where we won't have people opinion about them. So
Definitely. We have people
we, ha-
opinion.
we have, let us take some opinions of people. This is from Akinro Tunde, where he said that Tinubu is a real definition of failure. And another one says that he was replying to Showere's claim. He said, yours should not always be about criticizing. What else have you done to improve the security of your immediate surrounding other than uselessly run your mouth? Now for me to be, will I say that Showore has the capability, to give instructions on how, to go about the massacre and the banditry in Nigeria. I think it does not have that in power. It cannot do anything because he's just a normal citizen of Nigeria. He's just a normal citizen, and then there's a limit to what you can do. He's just an activist. But then maybe if you can explain further to me, because I just feel that should be in my own.
Like I said earlier, when the country that want to be of help,
yeah,
even willingly to help us, this Showore is one of the Nigerian politicians that I love very much.
Yeah.
But with this issue of the insecurity now, I will not subscribe to his idea, because he was the one who chairman, or let me say he was part of the people who are saying we should not have allow the foreign country
to invade.
Now he is the one talking that okay, this thing is happening right in the while the president is still is on seat. Now the person that said Showore should try to do something, in what way Showore can contribute to the development, or how to get rid of this insecurity, is by giving a comment or being in support of what we think that will save us as a country. But now Showore is not aligned with the help or the assistance that America want to render.
Maybe
you are complaining.
Maybe to me, he thinks that maybe our Nigerian army are capable, to solve the terrorism.
But no one says our Nigerian army are not capable.
Yeah.
But if you are capable and you see a helping hand, you should give room for such person to be of help, rather than saying that I don't need your help. No one is island of knowledge.
Yeah.
You need some people to assist.
All right, thank you, Afolabi, for that. And then our esteemed viewers, if you have your own view and you have your own opinion that you want to share, you can always drop them in the comment section. We'll be there, to take them and to make sure that we interact with you further on that. Before we go to the second topic that we have for you today, let us go on a very quick break. All right, welcome back to your program. It's still the CONFAB, where we've discussed about the higher the superior, if you want to say the superior, the high esteemed citizens of the country that are that have made rounds on the issues of the adopting of children in KB State and the killing of the vice principal as well. Well, we've talked about that, and if you have your opinion, like I said earlier, you can drop them in the comment section. We'll be there to take them and to interact with you further on that. The second topic that we'll be discussing today is structure 20,000 naira monthly cash transfer could lift nearly 14 million Nigerians out of poverty. World Bank says. The World Bank says Nigeria could pull about 13.9 million people out of poverty if it adopts a well-designed 20,000 monthly cash transfer program focused on low-income households. It warned, however, that the country's existing social safety net schemes are too weak and insufficiently funded to provide significant support. Now, this is from the World Bank that they say that if we can actually limit our cash flow
Mm.
to 20,000 naira,
Mm.
that is going to is going to pull out some people out of poverty in Nigeria.
Mm.
Now with this, our the way our economy is in Nigeria,
Mm.
do you really think that that can, because if we say that 20,000 cash, just we can only spend the limit cash you can spend is 20,000 naira. So that means that people will now have to subscribe into doing of making of transfers, the use of transfers and stuff and other stuff like that. Now, how will that how can that be applicable to to solve poverty, to lift people out of poverty in the country?
I want to get that story clearly.
Yeah.
Because you said the World Bank says Nigerian could pull.
13.9 million people
Mm.
out of poverty if it adopts a well-designed 20,000 naira monthly cash transfer program.
Okay, when you talk of monthly cash transfer,
Yeah.
it's different from the monthly withdrawal.
Yeah.
Talking of monthly cash transfer is like a program that meant for poverty alleviation.
Yeah.
Okay, like in the past, the government have embarked on such program
Yeah.
whereby some people are selected and they were given a monthly uh, cash transfer, which is 20,000
20,000.
naira
Yeah.
monthly. And apart from that, a lot of things that, okay, for instance, now if you are you have 5,000 naira with you and somebody give you another 20,000, it means you have 25,000 naira.
Yeah.
With that 25,000 naira, you'll be able to plan what you can do with your money. And even if you are trying to manage 5,000 naira, you cannot be okay or be sufficient with that 5,000 naira. But if someone now give you additional 20,000 naira, it will cushion
Yeah.
the stress of planning that how am I going to spend this money. Definitely it will add to your daily or monthly income.
Yeah.
And from that income you will know how to plan your expenditure. You understand?
Yeah.
Now, if Nigerian could adopt this, and really or indeed they are giving it to people that are in need, not those that has have their own personal money before and you are giving them that cash transfer. But if you can give it to the appropriate people,
Yeah.
those that need the money, indeed it will work. It will work, and it will reduce the poverty in
Yeah.
the land. How will it reduce the poverty is that, okay, someone who is living on 5,000 naira now living on 25,000 naira, we
naira.
know that even with that 20,000 naira,
Yeah.
What will you buy with 20,000 naira in
Yeah. In our
Nigerian
economy.
the present economy that we find ourselves right now? There's nothing you can buy with it. If you take that 20,000 naira to market, if you want to buy things, it is only when you buy, when you add vegetable to it, that is when people can feel or see that okay,
Oh, you actually went to the market.
you actually went to the market, because it will just look like
A normal thing.
a normal thing that even men look at it. You yourself, you will be asking yourself that what did I use the 20,000 naira for?
Hmm.
Even when you get home, you still take your calculator and be calculating again that how did I spend this 20,000 naira with these little things
Thing
that
I bought.
I came home with. You understand that? But if we can be giving it monthly,
Yeah. It's going
it will
to.
go a long way,
Yeah.
and it will help, and it will reduce the numbers of people who are living or wallowing in abject
Poverty.
poverty.
Now, Afolabi, do you think that the Nigeria federal government can really adopt this policy that giving of 20,000 naira cash transfer scheme program?
Indeed, if they want to do it, or if they want to sustain it, because it has been in existence, but the sustainability is what we are talking about right now.
Yeah.
That poverty alleviation program, part of it is the free feeding
Yeah.
that the federal government embark on, feeding the primary school students, and even some states are doing it. That is under the Ministry of Humanitarian.
Mm.
you know and the issue of this the end power stuff is
Yeah.
under the humanitarian. It is quite unfortunate that people they are putting in charge to coordinate those programs, they have self-interest.
Mm.
That is why such money should not be a kind of money that someone will be sitting in his own room or at his own comfort and be embezzle the money. The money is meant for the poor, and if you don't want to be poor, you should not spend the people's
Wait, money.
poor money. What I mean is that the money is meant for the people who are poor,
Yeah.
who are in need. Let me use the don't let me use the poor who are in need of help.
Yeah.
And the money that meant for them, you are spending it, or you embezzle it. It means that you don't want them to live long, you want to kill them. The program, I mean, the federal government should continue with the program.
Yeah.
They should continue with the program, and if they can be an additional money
Yeah.
to increase it from that 20,000 naira to 30, 40, 50 upward, I think that would be better. And we have this money, it's only if we want to
What
deceive
is
ourselves.
yeah.
But the only thing that will not make it happen, or that will not allow the federal government to
To do that.
increase the money or to do that, is because of the saboteur
Yeah.
that they are in that Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs. But we are appealing to them that they should do more, so that the numbers of people who are wallowing in abject poverty will reduce. And when there is reduction in the numbers, it means we can prove or boast that okay, this is our country.
Mm. Thank you for that, Afolabi, and we want to say thank you to everybody that's joined us that joined us on the confab today. This is where we will be rounding up on the confab for this morning. But before that, we want to we want to wish the Nigerian Super Eagle. We want to we want to sympathize. Okay, we know
Is it sympathizing?
no,
Or?
I don't even. They are the ones that are supposed to sympathize with us, because that was a very great loss. You know, the DR Congo, they were they were beaten by the DR Congo. For DR Congo to move on to the phase of the World Cup qualification stage, but then
If we want to do that, it means we want to sympathize with Nigeria.
yes, want to sympathize with the
With
Nigerians.
Nigeria,
Yes,
and the Nigerians should
sympathize.
sympathize with themselves that okay, I said, Emi Oda.
Yeah,
What I mean is that next,
no, it's always in every 4 years.
it means in the next four
In the
years
next 4 years, well,
we'll try to get there.
if they are willing to get there, in the course of the weekend, on Sunday.
But to me, left alone to me, I will not blame them.
Okay.
I will not blame them
No, see,
because of what has transpired before the matches.
no, even if even
I mean, before all the matches they play, I will not blame them. But at the same time, one thing is that don't say because of someone is not motivating you
yeah,
and you are trying to tarnish your own name. All these people that are in charge of the super ego or what have you, how many of us know them with their name? But you as the player, even
yeah,
more, almost, let's say, okay, if not almost, let's say 80% of Nigerians knows your name because they always see you on the screen playing.
yeah.
You should try to
No, the thing
protect your
is,
name.
no, the thing is, we can actually, because to me in that match, the Nigerian Super Eagles, they played nothing. They did not play anything. They did not play as someone that that they are willing to qualify for the next stage, because
And why do you think they are doing that?
because maybe they are not motivated.
Exactly.
They are not motivated because
But will you now say because you are not motivated, you are there tarnishing your family?
That's what I'm about to say, because I can see the only player that has that willingness in that team is only Victor Osimhen. That we can that every Nigerian can see that, oh, this guy play with passion. But all other people, you can see since Victor Osimhen left that game between DR Congo, there was nothing spectacular about the match. There was nothing. The attack was very poor. Everything was dull. So well, it's just an advice for the next time, that we just pray that our Super Eagles and the NFF in general, can do better, because this is Nigeria. They call us the giant of Africa. We are supposed to be where we are supposed to be, the giant of Africa. So well, we are going to we will keep wishing you luck, that the next time, that should be in 2020, that should be 2029.
But before then, let us celebrate with the DR Congo for the success.
For the success of
But by the special grace of God and with the help of all the stakeholders doing the right thing, come 4 years, we will be able to get there.
Well, we hope so. We hope so that we get there, because most of the Super Eagles players here now, they will have they will have been outgrown by then. I mean, the last of Osimhen will have been in his 30s. The energy and the passion, the energy won't be there.
We'll still get another set of people that will win for Nigeria.
Oh, we hope so. We hope so that we are going to get there. All right, thank you for joining us on the CONFAB today, and our special thanks go to the executive producer in person of Dekin Michael Adeboye Ashaolu, and our producer, of course, our analyst for today, in person of Adenipekun Afolabi, the prince on the show, and as well the man behind the button, Abdul Samad Balogun, aka Big Balo. Yeah, we are saying a very big thank you to you, and Olamide Arubuola. Yeah, for joining us in the studio today. We are saying a very thank you to you, and all other
for all our contributions.
And all other esteemed crew. We are saying thank you, and thank you. With this is a bye from here.